What's up, everybody? RevivalHouse.net here with a commentary. Got Zach here. I'm Aaron.
What the fuck is up, motherfuckers?
I'll tell you what's up, man. We're going to do Mikey.
We're watching Mikey, baby. It's on YouTube, too.
You guys remember Mikey? If you guys are a certain age, you might not. It stars that little fucking guy, Brian Bonzel from Family Ties.
That little fuck.
And Blank Check, of course. So this movie was a TV movie, I believe, on what, ABC back in the day?
I think it was straight to video.
It was a TV special.
I don't think so.
I'm gonna call your bullshit right now.
I don't think it was.
I'm about to make Zach look a fool on live television.
You ain't gonna do shit.
I'm gonna see. Okay, all right. Mikey film. We're gonna find this out right now. Mikey is a 1992 horror thriller film directed by Dennis Dempster and starring Brian Bonzel. The film center. Okay, we don't need all that. Come on, where did you go? Just got it. That DVD cover is pretty rad. It was banned in the UK. Woo.
Yeah. So they can't show it on TV if it's banned somewhere.
TV Guide heavily panned the movie, which they felt was direct. Why would TV Guide pan it if it was a direct-to-DVD thing?
The TV Guide reviewed everything, pretty much.
Did they really?
Yeah.
Man, this is bullshit. I still feel like I'm right. I'm going to find out. Let's go and get the movie started. Like Zach said, we're on YouTube. It's the best place to find it. I guess it is on DVD according to this website, but we ain't got it. So how should we start it on YouTube? I mean, if it's on YouTube,
this version we're watching on YouTube starts out with 3 seconds of just a black screen. Do you want to get 3 seconds in, or do you just want to start at 0?
No, I'll do 3 seconds in. Give me a moment. Okay. So at 3 seconds, the Tapestry Films Presents kind of starts to fade in. Is that where you're at?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's where I'll start. So yeah, at Tapestry Films Presents at the 3 second mark on YouTube, that's where we're going to start at the fade in, the 3 second mark. Let's do a countdown. Ready? 3, 2, 1, play.
Oh, Tapestry Films, motherfucker.
What else did they do?
Levi Abrams.
Dude, this...
Was it pronounced Levy or Levi? The pants. Look at Brian Ball. Don't you just want to fuck him?
Dude, I gotta say though, this movie gets right into it. It doesn't bullshit or waste any time.
Oh, this movie is pure bullshit. That's all it does for the rest of the movie.
I know it's just a series of events, right? It's kind of, but if this movie was longer, it's one of those situations where it would be fucking so horrible and a drag. But since it kind of knows what it is and it just gets right into it, doesn't make you like waste any time. You kind of enjoy it for what it is.
Hell yeah.
There's Ashley Lawrence.
Yeah, hell yeah. I want to fuck Ashley Lawrence's mouth.
I gotta turn this down. Hold on. This fucking...
I would eat her ass.
And Sonia's, huh?
Yes.
Same time. I'm trying to...
With a spoon.
Dude, I could have swore this was a direct-to-TV movie. Why am I just fucking...
You were fucking wrong.
Shit?
I remember you said that a while back, and I said, no, it wasn't. And you called me a liar then, too. Look how you look now, bitch.
It just seems like a TV movie. Because the violence is tamed down. The violence is like TV violence, of the day.
That was kind of big in the 90s. Like, they really stopped showing gore and stuff for a while. Oh, look at this acting.
Why is there such an echo in this fucking room?
Yeah, why is it so dark? Like, it just looks like they're in front of a black screen.
Fucking just smacks his fucking face.
Fuck his face. Smack the shit out of that bitch. I wish I had a kid so I could beat the fuck out of him.
I like this movie's so funny because first of all, I don't know why. Was this like a thing where they like cashed in? Was there like a kid killer craze?
There was. I remember a couple of them.
But this movie, it's funny because they have such an opportunity for him to sort of be like a Home Alone character and find new and inventive ways to claim his victims. And he does it. He just likes to electrocute people over and over again. Like he does the same thing. He throws like a toaster in the fucking pool. The toaster in the tub.
The results of a low budget or something.
But it also makes sense though. But like a kid a kid would probably stick to a winning formula. He's probably not going to think of, oh, I gotta mix it up so it doesn't keep looking like accidents. You know, obviously, if people keep dying with toasters, wherever this fucking kid is.
Oh, we gonna see some titties. Oh, please show your tits.
Does the little girl die? I can't remember.
I'd assume.
Oh yeah, I think the dad comes home and finds the girl in the pool.
And then he beats the dad with a baseball bat. growing up, that was always the scene I remember, is him with that baseball bat. That image of him coming towards the camera with it was like seared into my mind. This was like a movie that like my babysitters would turn on, and I'd shut up for a while and watch it.
And give you ideas. Why would they fucking show this to the kid they're babysitting? Look at that. It's kind of effective. I could see watching this when I was a kid and being freaked out, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Like he's letting her.
Kind of like the scene from, what's it called? With Macaulay
Beethoven. That kid.
Oh.
No, that kid needs Beethoven. Quick.
Yeah.
Remember when the little girl was drowning in the pool?
Mm-hmm.
Thanks, Beethoven. You saved my life.
Look at these up next videos on YouTube. The fucking Freaked. That's a good movie.
Yeah, I got it full screen, but I did see Freaked earlier.
We should do a double feature. We'll do that next.
That's all right. We'll do that. We might do that next, as far as like the next time. But I'm not sitting through two of these fucking
The
things.
Changeling is on here.
Is it really?
Yeah.
It's on YouTube? Fuck.
I mean, it says it is, unless you click on it and it's not really the movie.
We'll have to find out, because I've been wanting to watch The Changeling too, just on my own. I'd love to do.
The Hitcher, the original movie's on here.
Yeah, man, that's a good one. The Hitcher would be nice.
Yeah, better watch them quick before they take them down.
Cause if they actually work. Yeah, I'd love to do both, man. We could do the Rutger Hauer and the Sean Bean back to back.
The only one worth watching is the Rutger Hauer, man.
I know, but the other one sucks. Look at this. Why is she not freaking out? Like, I would be hopping out of that tub fast as shit.
She caught it. Like, it shouldn't even.
Yeah. It makes no sense. Like, the cord.
Her hands was so wet. It just killed her anyway.
Makes no sense.
Look at his little
So
smile. I want to beat the shit out of him.
I think, though, he didn't have a gun and a bullet. She could have been faster, that thing. As soon as I saw him just even dangling that thing, I would have hopped out of the tub. And even if I didn't make it quite out of the tub, it wouldn't have electrocuted her. You know what I'm saying? Like,
he would have saw her titties and her bush.
And we would have saw her bush. 1992. This isn't practical. I love this guy. Hey, sport. He comes in all like fucking Ben Healy.
Did your dad ever call you sport? I don't know anybody that
My dad called me fuckface, pussy, no good for nothing. What's all the shit Judd hurt? What did he say?
That's what I would tell my kid.
Whatever, all the shit that fucking got told to Judd's character on fucking Breakfast Club.
Mm-hmm.
You forgot, stupid. Whatever he says. Lazy.
I'm looking at these movies they got on here, babe. Somebody uploaded fucking Don't Breathe.
Oh yeah, we've already done that. This guy looks like Vince McMahon. Oh man, the marbles. Oh, how did he know this was going to kill him? How could he plan out this action? It's very possible he could have slipped on the marbles.
Well, no, he takes the bat to him.
Okay, but it's all very perfect.
This is a shot I always remember.
Oh, see ya, champ.
See, what's his problem? Was he just on the rag?
Why did this fucking guy take it? I'm sorry, like, I just think, you don't think would you be in that much shock? He just fell. I don't know, maybe.
He took that bat to the face like a bitch.
This kid just gets away with a little too much, is what I'm thinking, you know? There's so many parts of this movie that you'll see where you're yelling at the people, like, what are you doing? You could easily fucking take this kid out. Why are you letting him get away with all stuff?
It's the perfect example of one of those where you're yelling at the people because they're so dumb.
Yeah. Oh, it's the best example. And at the end, too, it's like, this kid could have fucking been stopped, no problem.
Yeah.
Where I think they got Ashley Lawrence, the mom, the new mom, and I think a cop or something, whoever the guy is.
Ashley Lawrence is a teacher.
I know, but Ashley Lawrence will be there at the end, right? It'll be Ashley Lawrence, the mom, who's the friend,
yeah,
and then the guy.
There's a scene in this movie too where he tells the babysitter that he has a crush on her. Isn't that in this movie? And she's like, "You're too young," and he gets pissed.
Yeah, he likes it. Yeah, he likes her. Yeah. Oh, and that's why he kills her boyfriend in the pool with a fucking toaster.
That's right. Yeah.
Or he's got a radio. He's got a little boombox in the hot tub. Is what it is. He blackmails him. Remember, so that's what he does first. So since she's in love with another guy, he he sets the other guy up by putting her kitty cat. He kills her cat, and then he puts it behind his tire to make it look like he ran over the cat, but he killed it first. And then it makes them get into a fight. Right?
That's right.
He's a little bastard, man. He's actually pretty clever, man. He's a little pimp.
But that's the cat's fault. It's not the guy's fault. The cat's stupid.
No, he killed it first.
Yeah. No, I mean, even if that did actually happen, like, why would she get mad at the boyfriend? It wasn't his fault.
She ends up forgiving him, remember? That's why he ends up killing him.
Yeah.
And they kind of make up.
I know, I'm joking.
Yeah, no, I'd have to forgive somebody. That would be tough. I mean, if you're really close to the animal. Yeah, I don't know, man. Yeah, I'd have to forgive him. I'd have to forgive somebody if they did that. If it was legit. You got a dog, right, Zach?
I got 2.
So pick ever the favorite of the 2 that you have. And if you were with someone that you cared about a lot, and that little doggy of yours was sleeping behind a tire and they ran it over, how would you have to approach that?
I'd beat the fuck out of him.
It's a him?
I said,
Okay. But would you forgive it? Would you be able to get through it after you grieved a little bit? Like,
no, I'd murder him.
But you just admitted too when it wasn't you and it was Mikey that, hey, it's not really.
Yeah, but that was a
fault.
fucking cat. Cats suck.
Yeah.
He's playing with dolls.
This is what he does in his own time. He does a little. I want to go play a bath. He's literally acting out the death, the murder of his the father and the mother and the sister.
Is he at a psychiatrist?
Yes.
Did you ever have to go to a psychiatrist as a kid?
No. Why would I?
I did.
Why?
Because, like, I never talked in school and shit, and they're like, oh, something's wrong with them.
Oh, shit.
So they sent me to a psychiatrist, and I just didn't talk to him, too.
You're like Andy Barkley.
Yeah.
Andy Barkley didn't talk very, in the first movie. Or you're like Michael Myers in the remake.
Mm-hmm.
It's probably saw death behind your eyes.
Exactly.
Really, though? You didn't talk and they took you to a therapist?
Yeah, I just sat there.
Why didn't you talk?
Because I didn't like to. It's funny because if anybody like from high school or anything ever found out I have a podcast, they would think that's fucking weird. Because like,
I understand.
I was just always that. Anybody that knew me in like school would just be like, "Oh, that weird tall kid that didn't talk."
Isn't that weird? Like the doctor comes out and your mom's in the waiting room and he's like, "We have cured him," and he's like, "Fuck those kids! Oh my god, turn him back." We don't like the shit that comes out of his mouth.
Exactly.
That's funny, though. That's interesting. I didn't know that about you.
Why the fuck would you? I never told you, bitch. Would you read my A&E biography?
I would watch your A&E biography. I wouldn't read
that's
it.
what I meant.
Did you watch my True Hollywood Story, Saved by the Bell? I don't think so. I was an extremely introverted person, pretty much before I was 18. I mean, I wasn't like a totally shut down person. I just didn't talk a lot. Like I was the perfect example of talked when I felt it was necessary. I wasn't,
I just talked to like my little group of friends.
Yeah. Well, that's just, I thought the way you painted the picture was like you're catatonic. So why?
I'd fuck this chick.
Yeah, me too. Why, if you were talking with your group of friends, why is that not enough? That just means you were shy. Why was that why did that result in therapy?
Yeah. It was just because I was so young and shit. I was in like kindergarten or something, probably like first or second grade.
I gotcha.
But then, like later on, they were just like, "Oh, he just doesn't fucking talk. Who cares?"
Yeah, you made it sound like you were catatonic. Like,
yeah. I actually, when I worked in a factory for like fucking 6 months or something, and like, one of the biggest rules was like, don't fucking talk, do your work. And then like I had an evaluation, and the guy's like, "Oh yeah, your communication, you get a fucking F because you don't talk." I'm like, look at all these fucking signs around that say don't talk. Fuck you.
Yeah.
It's funny. They like it when you don't talk, but then they don't. Fuck them.
No, I dealt with that one time at a job. It was ass backwards. It was conflicting. His new dad was in the movie Stripes. You remember him in Stripes?
Stripes.
Bill Murray.
Oh yeah,
Harold Ramis.
Yeah, okay.
He's one.
I've only seen that movie maybe once, so no, I don't remember.
Mikey, here's the present.
It's weird. I really like Stripes, but I don't think it's like hilarious like everybody says it is.
Yeah, it's
weird. It's a movie I enjoy, but it's like I don't die fucking laughing.
It's
got a lot of.
It's no In the Army now.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, okay. I'm sure nothing is.
I just realized I'm totally full on Corey G, and I kind of made myself laugh.
That's that fucking bat, dude. That's so stupid. Look. That came in on the baggage claim. His bat was sticking out of the bag.
Yeah.
You know? Isn't that weird? Like, so it got flown, it got packed in cargo, and everything with the aluminum bat sticking out of it.
This can't be used as a weapon. This was pre 9/11 though.
But, well, no, it's not that. It was in checked baggage. He didn't take it on the plane.
Yeah.
So that's fine. But I'm saying the bat was fucking hanging out of the bag the whole time.
And they would have had to have known that was a murder weapon from like the wounds on the dad.
Yeah. That's bullshit. How did they say the dad? They just assumed he died by falling through the window and slipping?
Yeah, you just gotta think that every adult in this movie is fucking retarded for it to work. That's that like ugly little fucking kid from
Jurassic
Nightmare
Park
on Elm
and Nightmare.
Yeah, Nightmare 5.
That ugly kid?
He is. He's an ugly little bitch.
He is. And he's also kind of fucking gay. It's so funny the way he talks.
It's funny. He's on he's on that Never Sleep Again documentary.
He looks fucking weird now.
I thought he looks pretty normal as a grown up. But yeah, he was a weird looking kid.
He looks like a giant version of that kid. He looks like a giant kid.
Yeah.
And his eyes like became more sunken in as he got older.
It's funny though, because every time I hear people talk about like Nightmare on Elm Street, they always mention, who's that ugly fucking kid? They always call him the ugliest fucking kid ever.
But yeah, he had a look that was suited for being in movies, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
He's in Jurassic Park. That isn't very scary.
Oh yeah, just that one little scene.
Yeah, where Dr. Grant scares him with the talon.
I want to say he was. Oh, there she is, baby.
Mikey, I want you to meet my best friend Sean.
I want to lick the titty.
Guess what?
What was I talking about right before we talked about? You mentioned the ugly kid. You just had to jump at. You had to pounce on that kid.
Oh,
what was I saying?
I don't remember. Fuck me.
Damn it. I know. I was on to something, and I don't remember what it was.
Was it about the psychiatrist stuff? Not talking?
No, it wasn't.
Mom,
Moving on.
seems like a good kid.
We can. Let's stop the recording and listen. And then
No, it's funny because I'll be listening to this on the recording, and I'll literally hear what I was just saying. I'll be like, "You fucking idiot! You were talking about this."
Don't you hate that when it happens?
Yeah, I do. It's all right. It'll come back to me. I'm sure. Oh, we were talking about the fucking... Yeah, we were talking about the bat. The fact that they just probably wrote off his death. Yeah, he slipped on these marbles, and he fell through the window. That's it. But never mind all these bludgeons to the head with an aluminum baseball bat.
Yeah.
It blows me away. And so they would have saw the bludgeons to the head with the aluminum bat, and then they would have found Mikey's bat, especially when he carries it everywhere and it's sticking out of his fucking bag, for God's sake. They would have found DNA. I don't.
Maybe they did, and they questioned him. He's like, "No, the bat fell on him." I mean, he fell on the bat. They collided.
This whole movie isn't probable. Like this would have been. It's already kind of like unbelievable as it is that he was able to kill the dad and kill everybody like that. But he wouldn't have made it past. This movie would have been over in 5 minutes. Oh, never mind. He wouldn't have made it. He burnt down the house clearly in the first family at the intro.
Yeah.
I mean, honestly,
in broad daylight, I'm sure there's a neighbor that saw it.
So they're pretty good at finding out how fires were started, you know?
Yeah.
And also consider that too with the aluminum bat too. Like, well, and also this kid, didn't the last family fucking die?
Mm-hmm.
You know, I mean, so dumb.
He's got bad luck.
Yeah.
His parents are always dying on him.
Oh,
I feel bad for him, if anything.
Is that what his mommy, daddy issues are? Where does issues start? I can't remember. Is there like a little bit?
I don't know. I was just playing like a stupid cop that has to exist in the movie universe.
Well, I was wondering if there was any exposition at all in this. Like, if there's a reason why he keeps killing us. I know he does that. They keep leaving me, but he's doing it himself. Like, okay.
Mm-hmm.
You read too much.
You yelled at me.
Gotta do it.
Why ain't they fucking though?
Because that's what you do in your bedroom. You just dance around.
Yeah.
Hold each other.
It'll be better.
He's an ugly fucking guy, too.
Who is he?
She's kind of got a... He's the guy from Stripes.
Right, yeah.
I don't know his name. And she's kind of got a manly jawline. This is actually making me want to throw up watching him kiss. Okay, we got Mikey and his toys. Look at this kid. He's got everything. Look at all his board games. Those toys.
I thought that was
books.
his fat stomach at first, but it's a ball.
Oh, that.
Like it was sticking out or something. I was like,
it does look like a stomach.
it's like, what the fuck? He hides
Mikey
that
let-
well.
Mikey let his shit go. I'm never going to be able to unsee that every time I watch this movie now. Hey, Man of the House.
Yeah.
I thought, now we're watching Man of the House. What happened?
That's a movie I haven't seen forever.
It's on Hulu.
Really?
Yeah, I'd like to watch it. So his first kid, though, too.
Mm-hmm. I don't think I've ever seen that movie all the way through.
You never? It's good. It's not as good as House Guest by any stretch, but
Right, yeah.
this is literally giving me Man of the House vibes.
Yeah.
Mikey, listen to me.
Squatting dog.
But what about all the stuff in my room?
We bought all that stuff for you.
Oh,
Rachel and I.
he's like touched.
Now for a very long time.
Doesn't he like?
Just had one.
Doesn't he kind of like these parents? Or no, he still wants to kill all of them.
I think at first he's okay. Something happens.
Something happens.
I love you too.
Yeah,
They looked at him wrong and he got pissed.
there is something that triggers him. Like he likes him, and then even at the end of the movie, I don't think he kills the dad. The dad comes home to that,
Mm-hmm.
and he's all like, "Hey, Dad," you know.
Yeah.
I think he likes the dad. I think it's like a Ben Healy type situation.
Yeah,
He's
like he's angry that the dad doesn't approve of what he does at the end. If I
Yeah,
remember right.
I think didn't we have the cool idea of the crossover movie, Mikey versus Junior?
Yeah, that would've been awesome. Who do you think would win?
Dude, fucking Mikey's a cold blood killer, man.
I think Junior could probably get the best of him. Just some wacky hijinks ensues, and
Junior would just throw his presents in the swimming pool. I mean,
I think he could best him, but accidentally, you know. Like he does something that Mikey like something bad happens to Mikey. He didn't mean to do it, but he wins.
oh, you sprayed me with that fire hose. Aren't you cute? I'm gonna take this bat to your head now. Well, Junior he's no slouch with a bat either.
Yeah, he fucking dropped a huge ass satellite dish on that fat dude. That could have killed him.
Yeah, so I think that's the only difference is all the stuff that Junior did.
Oh no, wait, no,
if
that was the fat dude dropped it on the dad. My bad.
Yeah, but still though, it's just the universes though. If Mikey did the stuff that Junior did in that movie and this movie, it would kill people, right?
Yeah.
Because Junior went around that diamond and hit people with a baseball bat too.
You remember the great line the fat dude Murph gives after he drops the satellite dish?
What does he say?
He goes, or something like that. What is it he does? He's like,
He's a friend of yours.
I don't know.
It's fucking hilarious.
I know a short
Baby, what is diaper?
That guy is awesome. His voice was awesome. They should get
Yeah,
him
he's
to
got
do cartoons.
He might have been in the cartoon.
Maybe.
Who knows? God, this kid's an eyesore.
Okay.
He kind of looks like a duck, like Howard the Duck if he was a human.
Howard the
He
Duck.
looks like all the characters in that show Duckman. You remember Duckman?
Friends love me.
Was that a cartoon? Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. It was a cartoon starring George Costanza as Duckman.
Yeah.
And this kid looks like he belonged on that cartoon because they all had like really big foreheads and those weird bulbous eyes.
He does. He looks like a cartoon character that has a really unique art style.
I'm trying to think, or like the art style from Duckman, or there was other cartoons that kind of had that art style that went on to other shows. I think that show Teacher's Pet. Remember that show Teacher's Pet? Nathan Lane, was that one of them?
Oh
I
yeah.
don't know. He looks like a wild thornberry or something.
Yeah, kind of.
Mikey, this isn't funny.
Is he gonna kill the little kid?
Not here. I don't think he ever kills him. Actually, he just has a couple of scares.
I'd want to kill this kid too.
This kid's acting. I don't know if it's good or bad. Like, look at his face.
I don't know. He's not the worst I've ever seen.
But it screams Are You Afraid of the Dark? Or like Wishbone acting, you know?
Yeah.
Or no, actually, it seems like this whole movie seems like an Unsolved Mysteries reenactment.
Yeah, kind of.
This whole movie, it looks like one too.
See, what the fuck's he doing? What a weirdo.
It's like Michael Myers on the on his mother's grave. Yeah. Sister's grave, whatever.
Did he think he was dead? Why would him opening his eyes scare him? Like, oh shit, I was hoping you were dead.
It's self-contained. I love
That's
it.
funny.
You know, I read in this book.
It's self-contained.
Water, it means he's adventurous and broad-minded.
Man, these parents. I wish every parent was as dedicated as parents that couldn't have their own kids.
What's a swimming girl mean?
Right.
Like, yeah, these adopted parents in these movies
In
are
these
super
movies,
into
yeah.
their kids. Yeah, they're super into their kids, but they're grateful because they can't have kids. They're like, man, we love this. We got a kid. We're gonna like study his fucking shitty crayon drawings.
Why
and,
the fuck
you know,
would you be sad that you can't have a kid? You can fuck and not have to wear a condom.
Don't make fun of me. This guy knows what he's doing.
That's
no one said
awesome.
there wasn't. No one said there wasn't a plus to it.
Yeah.
I really, really like it.
Well, you get there's operations you can get too that'll
Plus,
give you that
you'll
same
never
result.
have a kid. That's the biggest plus.
Come home whenever you want.
Because your kid could look like that fucking kid that looks like a duck.
Sure. Whenever you want.
You're horrible, man.
I know.
You were probably a broken condom.
Exactly. I was an accident. My parents told me that.
Yeah, dude. I'm one of 10 kids in my family, and we were all accidents except for me.
See, you make the accident once, twice, 3 times, but 10 times? I mean, you can just throw it back in your parents' face at that point. Oh, that chick's hot.
Yeah, he's in love with her. Just by a picture. Like, ooh, look, Mikey's hormones be raging already.
Hell yeah. I don't see why he's not trying to fuck his teacher.
Invisible light. Kind of like a light bulb.
Really? Kind of like a light bulb.
Exactly.
Sends electricity between 2 wires. It's pretty cool, huh?
So what's he plotting? He's looking at that little like hamster. He's gonna kill the hamster, right?
Chapter 3.
Yeah.
I think that's what he's gonna do.
Probably. He's gonna
To me-
take it and let it crop his ass.
Movie reports are due Friday. See you bright and early.
Oh, is he stealing it?
Bye.
What?
Why
What
the
happened?
fuck do they got marbles at school?
Yeah, I don't understand what he did.
They wouldn't have those.
Yeah, it's just kind of random in a bucket.
Like, oh, we need him to get marbles somehow. Where's he gonna get them? Oh, he gets them from school.
Maybe they're for Jax.
Win.
Jax.
But it really isn't worth it if you're just gonna
You don't remember that game? Oh, yeah. Sorry, that's not Jax. That's Marvel's different game.
Yeah.
choose to just be yourself.
I never played either of them.
Yeah? You think you can try that?
So, oh, she touched him,
Hell yeah, I'd be fucking hard right away.
dude. Like,
Touch me. Touch me.
teachers used to do things. I think back in the day that would not fly today.
I know, wasn't it
And-
great?
But well, I mean, when I was in elementary school, like in the South, they still had corporal punishment. You go to the
That's
principal office.
fucked up.
They did. Like in Tennessee, I'd be in kindergarten or whatever in first grade, and you go to the principal's office. She had a big old paddle.
I can't even imagine. Did you ever get whipped?
No, I was. Oh, you mean at school?
Yeah.
No, I was a good kid, so I didn't get it.
I
But she had a-
can't even imagine that.
Her name was Miss Moody, and she was like she literally looked like the principal from Kindergarten Cop. She's like all small, and she had a big old paddle that was about her size.
Do they
She
still
smacked
have
her
it
ass.
in the South?
I don't know. Somebody, if there's any listeners in the South right now, let us know if they still have it.
I mean,
Or
haven't
if
they
it's-
done all those studies that kind of just, it's proven that like, oh yeah, you spank your kid around, they'll just be more likely to use violence to solve their problems when they're older.
I'm all for spanking if it's done right, but the thing is nobody ever uses it right.
Yeah.
hardly anybody ever uses it correctly.
Yeah, I don't think spanking is necessarily evil, but like, yeah,
You shouldn't spank your kid when you're angry. If you're really upset about what your kid did, that's when you walk away. And you spank. If you could spank your kid with a clear mind, you can control what you're doing and you can let the message be known. But if you're angry, you're just you watching all the movies about like the big crazy black mama getting mad spanking her kid, you know, and she's like fucking just swatting away 1,000,000 miles an hour. Clearly, she's taking frustration out on too. You know, It's like at that point, you're using this situation to let out all the frustration of the entire day. and you don't realize it.
I'd give anything to be able to go back in time to a time when I was spanked, and instead of crying, just be like, ugh. Just freak my dad out. Like, what the fuck? Fuck, I ain't doing that no more.
Do you think, so if you were spanked, do you think when you were spanked it was the okay way? Or do you think there's times where it's like, I
remember as a kid always thinking, like, it never hurts when they spank me, but I always cry anyway because it's just the shock of it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, no, I could see what you're saying. I didn't, back in the old days where it's like you go pick off, they made you pick the switch off the tree.
Mm-hmm.
Like you go pick off, you choose your destiny.
My mom said she had to do that once. She picked like the tiniest stick she could find, like the thinnest.
And if you do that, if you pick the wrong one, like nope.
Yeah, that's the worst kind.
That's why it's so scary. I know you're better off kind of like just compromising. I'm going to pick something in the middle. That way it'll be good enough.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I never got a spanking that wasn't a bad spanking. Like it was always, I don't know. I don't think you should have. I think if your parents are angry and they have a short fuse, and they make you pull your pants down and they just take a belt and they just start thrashing the hell out of you and it hits your back and everywhere else, they can't even like aim properly because they're so fucking mad.
Mm-hmm.
That's not a good spank.
Yeah.
you shouldn't have welts. I don't know. I don't think so. But then again, I fucking learned, man. It depends on the personality too. Like for me, I was a good kid, man. Like it instilled fear in me. So, but I could see how it could have the adverse effects on some people, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
What is this fucking? Oh, this is Ferris Bueller's dad. He went from Ferris Bueller to this.
Yeah, why aren't they fucking?
I don't know. It's a good question.
I would go from Ferris Bueller to this. Just like, oh, hey, that chick's in it. I'll do it.
No, I'm not sure. But I certainly think it's something to be wary of, don't you?
And then I'd beat the shit out of that fucking little kid.
Well, no. See, in that you could argue that's what's wrong with Mikey, is he does need his ass beat.
Maybe
there's a fine. Maybe it's certain kids. I don't know. I don't want somebody to tell me that Mikey just wasn't loved enough. Everybody keeps trying to love Mikey. It looks like.
Yeah, they're
Mikey
pretty ridiculously nice to him in this movie.
Oh, he's a cute little kid.
He's an ugly bitch.
He is now, man. And this fucking mugshots in prison and shit. He's got like a teardrop tattoo.
Does he have like, that's funny.
Yeah, he's got like shit.
The kid that played Max in fucking Kazam has a teardrop tattoo now and shit.
Does he?
Yes.
And it wasn't that the same fucking kid that was in fucking Mr. Nanny? He played Alex?
No.
I think it is.
I don't think so.
It's not. I'm gonna see. I'm gonna look it up right now.
They did look similar. They had the same haircut.
I am, 'cause I am.
And your coffee, I'm the cream.
I've never fucking seen that.
Dude, it's so fucking awesome.
Is that his song?
Yeah. And your coffee, I'm the cream.
Hi, Sean.
If you girls are hungry, let's green egg and ham it.
So, look, I need all the...
Okay.
He had like the shittiest rap lyrics.
Sure.
There was like a scene in the movie where they're rapping together too, just out of nowhere. And when the magic is over, we ain't men, we genie. Bob your head, Max.
I'm gonna look up this kid right now. So this is about 22 years ago. His name's Francis Capra. Yeah, he looks like a fucking straight up cholo.
Yeah, he looks like he should be on that show, like fucking The Wire or something.
Oh, is it the kid from Free Willy?
Yeah,
No.
the original Free Willy, I think.
Is that the same kid?
I think
maybe?
so.
Or maybe it was like a friend. I just want to make sure. Yeah, I don't know if that's the same. I don't think it's the main kid from Free Willy.
Maybe he just had that look that was like a lot of 90s kids.
Yeah, he looks like he's a transsexual.
Maybe.
Like he looks like I look at him and be like, man, was this guy a woman at one point?
Well, he was kind of like a woman in the movie.
So I didn't think he was. I guess he is. He's got to be a little Latino then.
He looks like it now, but he looked like a white kid in the Kazam.
He did. It's so weird. He looked like a white kid, and yeah, now he's older. He's got like the earrings, and he's got the goatee. He's got like pock marks on his face, teardrop tattoos, and tats, and he looks like a straight up cholo now.
Yeah.
Well, way to go, parents.
Don't let your kids be movie stars. It always fucks
Maybe.
with him.
I like how we're just assuming he's a thug, but this could just be a fashion choice. And he's a good dude.
I think he has a mugshot, don't he? Maybe it just looks like a mugshot the way the picture.
Yeah, his photos kind of look like mugshots, but they also kind of look like acting stills, like acting headshots.
Yeah, maybe.
Oh, he was on Sons of Anarchy.
Oh,
Well, that just makes sense. He looks like he belongs to Son of Anarchy.
never seen any of that. I want to. I heard it's good.
Look at us fucking just stereotyping this guy.
Stereotype me. You don't like me.
What is that?
That's fucking Limp Bizkit.
Is it? What's the rest? What song is that?
That's what he says at the end. It's just like an interlude between one song to the other. It's on the first album.
How old was he when he died?
He's like, it's stereotype because you don't like me? Well, you don't even know me.
Oh,
Punk.
He died.
You don't know me.
Speaking of music, I was listening to this one song. Oh, have you ever heard that one hit wonder, Into the Night by Benny Mardones?
It's not ringing a bell.
Into the night, I'll show you the fire. Whatever. It's this one hit wonder. It's actually a good song. I kind of like it, but the video, it's got the most ridiculous album cover I've ever seen because it looks like he's really fucking ugly. He looks like an old fucking pedophile. He's got like a mullet. And
Cool.
It looks like he's surfing, but he's not on water. He's against a brick wall, so it's just really stupid. And I watched the music video, and it's one of those music videos that was made before there was music videos, like before there was MTV.
Yeah.
Like, why is there a music video in 1980 or whatever? I've still always wondered that. Like, what do they use music videos for before MTV? You see some every now and again.
I think they would like play them on a TV, like at a record store or something.
There's something like there's the old Paranoid from Black Sabbath music video from 1970. Like what the fuck is this from? What is it for? Some kind of promotional something. Anyway, the video for this song is the worst video I've ever seen because the song is about basically him being a creepy older man, him loving a 16-year-old girl, and because the lyrics of the song are, when it starts off, it's she's just 16 years old, leave her alone, they say, and he's basically saying, but they don't understand what love is, type of thing.
16, man, that's young.
But he's fucking creepy. He's like old. He looks old back then. And anyway, the whole video, he's like singing into a payphone. And then it's like they keep recycling the shot. They use it like 4 or 5 times where he throws a rug through her bedroom window and climbs up a ladder and crawls in. Then he rolls the rug out on her bedroom floor, lays down and lays with her and starts kissing her.
And she's just in the bed, like crying, like, "Holy fuck, who's this crazy person?"
It's so the whole video. She looks zombified. She looks like a rape victim. Like she looks like she's catatonic, like just letting it happen.
Yeah.
Like get it over with. And I think it's just because she's a bad actor. But the whole thing is so creepy. But yeah, it's just so weird. This guy fucking throws his own rug through the window, and all the YouTube comments are like, "Never trust a motherfucker that brings his own rug."
Yeah, why would he have a rug with him?
You'll see it. He throws the rug through the window and climbs through her bedroom window.
Did a rock make too much sense?
No, he throws it in so he can lay down and fuck her on it. Oh, no, it leads to something.
Why just
'Cause at
fuck
the
her
end
on
of
the bed?
I don't know. At the end, though, of the video, because he's saying in the chorus, "If I could fly, I'd pick you up, take you into the night."
Oh, I know that song, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. If I could fly,
Yeah.
I'd pick you up. And anyway, at the end of the video, they're riding on the carpet like a magic carpet through the sky, but it's a shitty 1980 green screen.
It sounds amazing.
It's ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous. It's my new favorite video. You guys all need to check it out. I'll plug it again. Benny Mardones, Into the Night. Just watch the video and let me know what you guys think about it in the comments.
The original title was Into the 16-Year-Old.
Actually, you know what? As a bonus, can we watch the video after this as a Let's Watch?
If you want.
Yeah, we're gonna do that. We're gonna watch the Into the Night video. We'll have you guys cue it up. It is creepy.
Oh, he's gonna fuck this chick. Is this Sam from Clarissa Explains It All, dude?
I don't know. He's gonna throw his rug in there.
That riff plays when he comes in.
I'm waiting for him to throw a rug in there and fuck her on it like that.
Yeah.
How does? She's hot though. He's got good taste.
She's just like, "Oh, Mikey, you fuck me with your little dick."
When I was a little kid, you ever notice like when you're a little kid, your standards are a little different? Like sometimes you'd think like older people or your teachers or your older chicks were hot.
Yeah.
But now you grow up, it's like they really weren't that hot. I think it was just because they were
That's
older.
funny. I have a
boobs.
story that's like they recently put the show Monsters on fucking Amazon Prime. It was like an anthology
was that?
show. It's like a
Never
horror
heard of it.
anthology show. It's regarded as like one of the worst, but as a kid, I remember watching it, and there was this. It's like season 1, episode 3, where there's bees, and there's like a chick that is a bee. And I remember watching it as a kid, like thinking that chick's fucking man, that's like the hottest fucking chick I've ever seen. So I'm watching it again, thinking like, oh shit, the hottest chick I've ever seen. She's gonna show up, and I'm just like, I'd still fuck her though.
I had you remember when you were like in elementary school, like the girls you'd have crushes on and stuff?
Yeah.
They were like your age at the time.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, oh, like they just seem, or like it just in general, like, oh, that was the it girl. Like every girl, every guy, all the boys liked that girl. She was cute. She was, and then like and these are people I haven't seen since. And then you'll run across them on social media that are like friends of a friend, and you're like, what the fuck happened to her?
Mm-hmm.
Like, man, she didn't grow up to be very attractive.
The only one I remember seeing later and be like, oh, she's still pretty hot.
You had one.
The only one I remember.
I mean, like, even in, like, grade school, that's a different... I mean, obviously, that's normal, because this is, like, before everybody kind of goes through their maturity and their ugly phase, ugly duck, then you kind of become an adult. But, you know, this is, like, in the cute kid phase. A lot of kids are cute, you know?
Mm-hmm.
That's the thing. So, you see a lot of just regular kids that are, oh, you're a cute kid. You're probably going to grow up to be an ugly fucker, but you're cute now. It's like the Asian baby thing. All Asian babies are cute. They're fat, cherub-cheeked. But then... you're going to grow up to probably be like, I don't know, a big fat sumo guy. But
Sumos are fucking awesome.
it's not Chinese. I mix Japanese and Chinese culture.
It's because you're racist.
They had that ready to go, man. They all started in sync, hitting the desk.
You think anybody has a crush on that ugly ass kid?
Never. And he's a rare example of somebody that grew up to look the exact fucking same. Like, literally. But then again, there's girls in high school. Like that's a bit different, a bit older. Dude, there's a girl that was like the hottest girl in high school. She was like the fucking girl. And she grew up to like immediately start having kids, and she got fat, and you know, she just doesn't give a fuck anymore. You find her on Facebook, she ain't wearing no makeup, and she just, I don't know. She's kind of like I was all about that life now. Like, wow, I used to be
There's something to admire about that. Like, I can't wait till I'm just so old I just don't give a fuck. Like, yeah, I'm gonna eat 12 pizzas today.
I'm Sean Gilder.
12 pieces.
I mean, I don't give a fuck now, but when I'm old, it'll make more sense.
Former student.
Yeah. Like, why are you trying to add another 10 years onto a life when you're an elderly guy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, I need 15 more years of this osteoporosis and this arthritis.
Exactly.
I want to live that extra 15 years so I can ensure that somebody else is wiping my ass.
That would be cool.
You know, I know friends that are like, you know, I don't want to get to that age where I can't take care of myself, where somebody's wiping my fucking drool off my face, feeding me, giving me sponge baths.
Imagine, like, one of my fears is like fucking Alzheimer's and shit, like
Yeah,
losing
that's
your memories.
horrible.
That would suck. But
That's gotta
it
be-
would be pretty cool to watch, like, Back to the Future again for the first time.
Well, at the same time, where does the Alzheimer's start? Maybe do you only forget a portion? Because, like, you've seen that Back to the Future since you were a kid. So would you always remember Back to the Future?
Yeah, it's hard telling.
It probably differs with everybody.
Mhm.
Because then again, a lot of people
Forget
don't know their kids.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's so sad, man. That brings a downer on the episode just thinking about that. I don't like.
Well,
that is
stop
sad.
thinking about it. Hey, I want to fuck that chick right there.
That's the little hot tub where he kills the boyfriend.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, she jiving.
It's like Alicia Silverstone in The Crush.
I was thinking like Kelly Bundy for a second.
Even better, dude. Kelly Bundy should have been in this movie.
That would have been awesome.
It screams Kelly Bundy.
I've been having the hankering to watch those old DVDs again.
Oh, the Married with Children.
Mm-hmm.
I want to watch him, man.
We need to pick an episode to do commentary on.
I would love that. It has to be like a special episode, something that really sticks out.
The Christmas one's one I always remember with Sam Kinison.
Yeah, I wish we could do the Pauly Shore episode.
Oh yeah, he's only in one scene.
Oh, well, it's still reason enough.
Yeah,
And yet he's still thinking about that and talking about that on his podcast. He made one cameo scene.
he might have showed up more than once in the episode, but he's only in one like this little like scene. Like he works at a fucking fast food joint.
Yeah, I know. So Hulu, if you guys are listening, please put that on fucking Hulu. I want to watch Married with Children so bad.
It was. I remember that whenever I first got Netflix, it was on there, and I was like, "Fuck yeah, it's worth it just for this."
Years ago it was.
Yeah.
And they fucking took it off, and I'd love for it to be on there, man.
Remember that? Remember fucking King of the Hill was on there too forever.
Yeah, that was on there for a long time. Like that was on there for much longer, and I neglected it
To the point where you thought, "Oh, it's just always gonna be on there."
Yeah, and then you took it for granted.
Yeah.
And I almost got sick of it and like never watched it, whatever. But now it's like I'd fucking die to watch it. Like, come on, man, bring it back. What happened at the King of the Hill revival that was supposed to?
I hope it happens. There
What was that last? Was that last year they announced it? And I haven't heard anything
It
from it
was a
since.
couple months ago.
So hopefully it does happen, man. That'd be awesome. That show is super relevant. I mean, you got Hank Hill, and talk about with like the political landscape. It's perfect, you know. Like you could have Hank Hill as a Donald Trump supporter. It would work.
Yeah.
And they could have just like they could have Donald Trump on the show, like they could animate him, you know.
That'd be awesome.
But I like how they would do like their out of my way, rooster boy.
Yeah. I'm just wondering why he wasn't trying to get his pinky stinky in that boat with that chick.
I don't know, he's crazy. But on King of the Hill, they animated George W. Bush, where he had the limp handshake.
Yeah.
That'd be funny if they had like a Trump episode too.
Makes you feel good all over.
Yeah, I don't know. Mikey's all about planning stuff. He knows when not to act, you know. He's all about the slow and easy wins the race until he just kills everybody, that is.
Is there anyone in particular?
Uh-oh. No.
Well, if there ever is.
Let me know. I'll give you some rubbers.
Okay, Dad.
Gonna fuck that chick, baby. You babysitter.
I love you, boy.
So this is 1992. Why doesn't this kid have a Sega Genesis and Mortal Kombat and all that shit?
Because his parents hate him. That's why he ends up killing him. Probably.
They wouldn't give him Sega Genesis.
Yeah. I never had a Sega.
Never. Well, he doesn't have any video games. I mean, like, what kid didn't have video games in 1992?
Yeah.
Every kid had video games.
Mm-hmm.
I worked with a guy. And he told me, and he's my age, and he said he never had video games growing up. He's like, yeah, we just never had video games, and we weren't allowed to really watch a lot of TV or anything, and I'm like, that's so weird to me, man.
Yeah.
I mean, it's cool if you go outside and play, but I did both. I wasn't like, this was back before online gaming, so like we literally did both. We played video games, and I still went out and played and rode bikes with my friends, went out to the woods and found trouble, you know?
Mm-hmm. Remember those good old days where you could like play on split screen? Because nowadays they don't even have that. It's like, oh yeah,
Mario Kart.
I guess they do on Nintendo still, but like Halo and shit. It's like, no, you can't play split screen. You gotta have two consoles, two TVs, even if you're in the same room.
Yeah, and that's still considered local play.
Yeah, it doesn't make any sense.
Like it's not online when you do that at that point.
Oh, they probably do online, but you can link them up or something.
I used to dream of that though. Like I used to hate split screen. I'd play those old games, and I'd be like, man, it would be cool if we could just somehow like, because we had like two little TVs. Like it would be cool if I could just have mine on my TV and yours on your TV.
Mm-hmm. Oh, she's showing her titties, baby.
Oh, so this isn't a TV. No, I was about to say, this is such a TV movie. It just screams TV. There's no tits, no nothing.
Yeah, they fucking giving me blue balls over here.
On the night of January the 18th.
Look how fucking angry he is. I wouldn't even give a fuck. I'd be like, well, we better fuck quick.
He looks like fucking the gay Night Brother from New Kids on the Block.
Yeah, he kind of looks like the guy from Twin Peaks, too.
Yeah, Kyle MacLachlan or whatever his name is.
David, come inside.
I would come inside.
I'm waiting for Robert Stack to narrate over this. Like, you know, pop in and say something. When he searched around the corner, there was nothing. If you've seen this little fucker, Here's a composite sketch of what he would look like today, and he's got a teardrop tattoo.
Did you ever watch the basketball yet?
Basketball.
Where Robert Stack makes a great little cameo. It's awesome.
I've seen it a long ass time ago, and I can only remember a couple of scenes, honestly. And so I was kind of probably in and out. I probably wasn't super dedicated to watch. Look at this little kid.
It's such a cartoony movie. I like it. It came out on Blu-ray recently.
Well, Robert Stack also played the FBI detective in Beavis and Butthead Do America.
Mm-hmm.
This will put you back in the mood.
He does. He looks like. Do you know New Kids on the Block?
Yeah, vaguely.
Not Jordan Knight. There was his brother in the band, the one that came out as gay later on. But he looks like the other Knight brother.
Yeah.
It's kind of an old man reference, but
it was that band was a little bit before me, but I vaguely remember it.
Oh. Well, I do too, because I was like, they were really big in like 91, I think, 1990, 91. And I was like 4 or 5 then. So yeah, I didn't have my finger on the pulse exactly, but. Oh. Uh-oh. Oh. There's the cat.
Did he already drive over it?
Yeah, he did. I don't even remember him killing it. I must have missed that. I must have been talking over it. Because he don't show. He always shoots it with like an arrow or something, doesn't he?
Yeah, we might have talked over it.
So why'd he put it in the front tire? Like he didn't drive forward.
I didn't see it.
Yeah. See, that's how fucking stupid the adults are.
Like clearly I didn't back up in his cat. Oh, like he drove over it.
Maybe.
When he rode up. Okay, that's what it implies.
Why'd he film that?
Well, no. That makes it worse for him, actually, because that means he ran over it and didn't see the cat himself, not the cat. Because it makes him more innocent if the cat took a nap behind his tire.
Yeah.
So actually, Mikey's more devious than I gave him credit for.
She is fucking hot, though.
So what'd he get?
Yeah, she peaked.
Oh, she's still cute, I think.
But she ain't doing nothing else, man.
We're gonna do
Oh,
a
yeah.
study now.
Her career ended. You think she's... Look at that little 4 eyes. She did... You think she's better looking in this than she is in the first Hellraiser?
I don't know. It's two different types of hotness.
Isn't she in Hellworld? Which one is she in Hellworld?
Yeah, she's in one of the sequels. She has a really little, like, almost like a cameo, pretty much.
Yeah, it's pretty lame.
And she ends up opening the box, which makes no fucking sense.
What have you done?
Really? Why?
Yeah, that's like the revelation at the end is she opened it. It's like, why would she do that? She wanted to get fucked, baby. She wanted that pleasure.
You think Mikey has an emotional problem?
God.
Rachel.
He drew that picture. I have a brother. I'm not gonna name names, but I have a brother that had that issue.
Drawing pictures.
When he was a little kid. You know, our parents let us watch whatever they wanted, right? Whatever we wanted.
Mm-hmm.
We watched Freddy Krueger. We watched Michael Myers. We watched Chucky, and you know, which I'm kind of glad we had that household where we can watch whatever we want.
Yeah, it's weird. I can't imagine being a teacher and seeing that and being like, "Oh, that's scary." Like I would just think, obviously, he watches fucking movies just like I do.
Because anyway. So like, I never had that issue of drawing, but I had a brother that did, and he would just draw like pictures of like Freddy Krueger killing people, decapitating people, and like Michael Myers with knives and stuff. And yeah, the teachers would like call my mom and ask for meetings and stuff. Like, we think there's something to be concerned with. You know?
No.
And he didn't want to. No, he didn't want to kill anybody. He was just we watched those movies and drew pictures of them.
If anything, you should harness that, baby. Like, yeah, keep drawing.
I mean, keep an eye on stuff. Just be aware. But I mean, you should be able to make the call if it's normal or not. You know? I mean, but it's no different than when Power Rangers came out. Me drawing Power Rangers. You know, me drawing the Blue Ranger kicking a putty in the head.
Mm-hmm.
That's what Power Rangers did on the show, and I emulated it. When you watch, if you're watching Freddy, you're drawing a picture of him with his knives and somebody.
Mm-hmm.
You know? I mean,
Rachel. No.
I don't know. Yeah, isn't that kind of fair? It's like you want to like, you don't want to, you maybe want to address it potentially, but you also don't want to like you also kind of want to encourage the drawing. It's like, it's weird.
Mhm.
Like, stop drawing.
That reminds
Stop
me
this.
of, you ever see the movie? Oh yeah, you haven't, but Psycho Cop 2, which I have
No.
in the drive, and I thought it'd be funny to do. They were talking about a story because the producer of that movie was an early producer on The Simpsons. I think his name was Mike or something.
Okay.
And then he also, I think he's the same guy that went on to have
Mr. Michelson.
the original couple episodes of King of the Hill. But yeah, like there was a chick in the movie that was playing a stripper, and they were talking about on the Blu-ray the extra stuff on the special features. They were like, yeah, I met her, and like she asked me to draw. She found out I was a producer on The Simpsons. She's like, can you draw a picture of me getting fucked by Bart Simpson? And he actually did. And years later, he was saying like they were at a premiere, and like they ran into each other again, and she had her husband with her, and she introduced him to him, like, oh yeah, this is my husband. He's the guy that drew that picture of me and Bart Simpson. And the husband's like, oh, I love that picture. Which is funny because essentially it's a picture of her fucking a little kid.
That is so funny. Did he Simpsonify her too when he drew her? Like, make her yellow.
I don't think so. I think it was just he drew her and then drew him.
That is weird. Fucking a kid, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's really weird, man.
I got hard just thinking about it.
Jeez.
You think Bart, like those like fucking bumps on his head would feel good in a pussy?
What?
Those bumps on his head, is that supposed to be
The
his hair?
spikes?
Yeah.
The spikes?
It's probably his
I
hair.
never thought of them as bumps.
Yeah, it's probably his hair, but it just looks like it's part of his head.
It is hair. He gets haircuts in the show. Like, he got like,
there's some titties.
oh, okay. So it isn't a TV movie. Dang. She looks like Ivanka Trump.
You owe me.
Oh me. Oh, doesn't she look like Ivanka right there? Would you pound Ivanka?
I'd fuck Ivanka while her dad watches and cries like a little whiny bitch.
He'd be touching himself. I think she's a pretty woman.
Yeah, did she get plastic surgery or something?
Ivanka?
I want to say I heard she did, and I remember thinking like she's probably the only person that got plastic surgery and it didn't fuck up her face.
I don't know. I haven't noticed. I mean,
maybe
if
I'm
she
wrong.
did, if she did, it's very light. You know, didn't notice it.
Mm-hmm.
Because I mean, I think I'm against that stuff, but I think there's a way to get it to where it's like minute enough to where you wouldn't notice it, like very natural. Like,
I wouldn't trust these doctors to do it. They botch that shit so often.
celebrities get botched. Like it's not like you can get a good doctor or a shitty doctor. I mean, obviously there's good doctors that fuck it up.
Yeah, they got fucking some of the most money, and they get bad doctors, baby.
I mean, you have people
Courtney
like Carrot
Cox.
Top. Courtney Cox got hers fixed.
Oh yeah,
Like,
I remember.
she looks
her.
kind of normal now. It was like a bad Botox shit, and
Yeah.
and then you have like Carrot Top, man. That guy looks like a fucking mutant.
I haven't seen him with plastic surgery.
You haven't?
I don't think so.
It's hard to not imagine. Dude, I don't even remember what he looked like before plastic surgery. Like, that's how you're probably thinking of him the way you probably think he looks normal. Like, all that shit's plastic surgery.
Oh, okay.
It's like you cannot even think of the way he looks like before anymore.
Chairman of the board, man.
Okay, that was him pre-plastic surgery. You need to look him up right now with plastic surgery, please.
We'll get my live reaction to see his face.
Yeah, I want you to. Seriously.
Right.
Or maybe like a before and after. Unless you have a pretty clear photographic memory of what he looked like in Chairman of the Board. Just type in fucking Carrot Top, freaky looking Carrot Top, fucking plastic surgery. When he went on steroids, when he was like a big bodybuilder. Look up Carrot Top bodybuilder.
Holy shit.
Is he roided out and muscular?
Yeah.
He's all fucking...
He looks fucking...
He got smaller. He recently, in recent years, he stopped doing the roids and stuff, and he got smaller again because he's like, but he was jacked, but his face looked fucks up. He looked like a fucking clown.
Yeah.
He could have played Pennywise without prosthetic.
I'm seeing a picture of him with his hair straightened and shit. He kind of looks like a chick.
Yeah, you want to fuck him?
Kind of.
Yeah. So who else has botched plastic surgery? Oh, Kenny Rogers. Oh, God. His is fucked up.
Oh, yeah.
I missed that old Kenny Rogers skit on Mad TV with Will Sasso, where he was always drunk.
Oh, yeah.
Those are great.
Monica Keena, too. Swan.
Yeah, let me look up hers. I haven't seen hers in a little while. Cause she's a case of why. Like, why did you fucking do it?
Yeah, I didn't know that she was a star before. Like, I guess she was on Dawson's Creek or something.
Oh, was she? I think I maybe read that. Let me look at her shit.
I thought her first acting role was Freddy vs. Jason. I was like, that chick is hot.
Yeah, but did she play a big part on Dawson's Creek, or was she just like a bit player?
Yeah, it's hard telling.
I'm looking at her right now. Yeah, she's just got a lot of fucked up Botox that doesn't look good at all.
Yeah.
Like, she's not too far gone. Like, I think you can reverse Botox and shit like that. That's what Courtney Cox did. Courtney Cox is like shit, and now she's looking more normal. So I think you can repair that. Mm-hmm. But that Botox looks like ass.
What the fuck is going through their minds where they think that's a good idea? Like, oh yeah, the Botox look is really in.
Maybe it's almost like a look now. It's almost like the Hollywood look. Maybe it's... I don't know. Maybe it's almost like a thing where you'd almost be accepted. You would. If you were in Los Angeles, it would be totally normal. I don't think people would bat an eye if you look like a fucking freak. Mm-hmm. You know? And you even get that a little bit here, like in, you know, Scottsdale and areas like that. You're in the Midwest and your face looks like that. Mm-hmm. You would stand out in a crowd easy. Like, I could walk around Missouri. I'm sure I could walk around your neighborhoods in Illinois, and you don't see people like that, do you?
No.
You don't even see people with fake tits, do you?
Not often.
No, it's really not a thing. Very common out here, extremely common in Los Angeles. So I'm gonna look up Monica Keena because I want to know what she was in.
See, why isn't he jacking off to them swimming? I'd be.
He watched them having sex.
Did he jack off?
No, he went up there and threw a rock through a fucking window and then set him up with a cat death.
He should have thrown a rug and went up there and fucked her on it. Yeah, this is something I always forget. He like films killings and watches them. They should have had him jacking off to the killing. Oh yeah, baby.
Oh, she was in movies before that. Yeah, she had a role. They're probably very small roles, but it says here she was in Devil's Advocate While You Were Sleeping in 1995.
Devil's Advocate? I actually like that movie.
She was in the Snow White movie with Sam Neill and Sigourney Weaver that I was talking about one time. 1997. Let me pull up her shit.
I wonder who she played in. She probably had a small part. I don't remember in it.
She made her film debut in While You Were Sleeping, 1995, followed by a supporting role in The Devil's Advocate, and a lead role as Liliana Lily Hoffman in Snow White: A Tale of Terror. She was in a lead role in that. Now it makes me want to watch it.
Mm-hmm.
She later starred as Laurie Campbell in Freddy vs. Jason and has had roles in the films Brooklyn Rules and the 2009 remake Night of the Demons.
I'd like
Was
to
she
do
Night
that.
of the Demons?
Yeah, I'd like to do that movie.
Yeah, I guess all I remember is Shannon Elizabeth in The Furlong. We should do that movie, though.
Exactly. The Furlong's in it.
We should do that next, man. Get in the box. We'll do it.
Hell yeah. Shane Elizabeth looked good, too.
They're both keeping each other company in the convention circuit. Hell.
Yeah, it's weird. Shannon Elizabeth, you think like the American Pie movies, you think those actors would like just be around doing shit. But none of them really did. Like Jason Biggs, what the fuck else he do?
Dude, we've been over this a million times. He's on Orange is the New Black.
Yeah, now, but I remember like he did that movie Loser, and that's the only thing I remember.
Don't even know what that is, dude.
He played like a loser character, I guess, and he had a stupid hat on.
He was in Saving Silverman.
Saving Silverman's a great movie.
That one's pretty funny. But yeah, so like he's on Orange is the New Black. I think he plays like a warden or something, but
does he fuck the inmates?
I don't think so.
Or a pie?
It says here, Monica Keena, yeah, she had a recurring role as Abby Morgan on Dawson's Creek, so it's a recurring thing. What's this show, the short-lived show Undeclared? The Judd Apatow show on Fox. It was short-lived. It was only on for 2001 to 2002, so maybe like one season.
Hmm.
And it had Seth Rogen, starring Seth Rogen, Monica Keena, Jay Baruchel.
It was a Freaks and Geeks spinoff, probably.
It had 17 episodes, one season. I never even heard of this. The name sounds familiar. I had to try and watch it sometimes. Oh well.
I want to find Pauly Shore's fucking Fox TV show.
It's on YouTube, is it not?
Yeah. I want to
Is
find
it?
the whole series, though.
God, it's probably awful.
Yeah, I heard it was.
How many episodes were there? Maybe it's enough to where we can just do a commentary of the entire series, like 5 episodes.
I think they shot 6, but only 2 aired.
Well, that would be easy.
That's what he said on. That's what they said on the Pauly Shore's Dead, but that might not be. It might just be like fictionalized.
Well, that would be an easy commentary. Do 2 episodes of that.
Mm-hmm. And just laugh at how bad it is.
Who else had short-lived sitcoms that were kind of like that?
Bill Engvall. Was that long? He said Jennifer Lawrence came from that.
That's where her
You know
start
what?
came from.
I don't understand why Bill Engvall didn't do his prophecy and start a bowling ball company. That's what he should have done.
I don't get it.
You don't?
Uh-uh.
Bill Engvall, it sounds like bowling ball.
Okay.
That was like a shitty,
The worst.
goofy
That was
joke.
the worst joke ever. No, Bill Engvall. Like if I had to ask you what you were talking about. Bill Engvall bowling balls.
Bill Engvalls.
Bill Engvalls. Bill Engballs.
What's going on?
Okay. See that's kind of cute. But you had to. There's too much explanation there. Bill Engballs.
See, I can write kids comedy.
Oh my god, that's terrible.
I just take out all the fucking and shit.
Speaking of kids comedy, it kind of reminds me of the Kids Bop. When are you guys gonna put out your Mac and Zach
Oh, shut
album?
up. We can't talk about that right now.
I really
Why not?
want to know about this.
Okay, I guess, yeah, it's gonna happen soon. I don't know why I told you to stop talking about it.
It's secret.
Yeah, it's
I wasn't
secret.
ready to go public.
That's right.
The press release isn't yet. But the Mac and Zach cover songs are great. And you're just
Yeah, we just decided we're gonna put out a CD with all the shit that we recorded for the show.
with all the compilation. If you already have them, like what's taking so long? Because you're not re-recording them, are you?
Mac is recording one right now.
You're gonna add a couple.
Yeah, because I have so many with just me, and we only have like 3 or 4 with Mac and Zach. So it's like I asked him like, do this and then make a solo song just to even it out.
What is he gonna do? Can you tell us?
Probably just
I don't know.
or something.
It's up to him.
Oh.
I went in to answer the goddamn phone.
But yeah,
Did
fuck
you
this chick.
Some pervert on the
Yeah.
line?
Oh, and he brings her out on the raft. Doesn't she get like in a bikini? Or are they on the raft now? Are they gonna go out in the water?
I wish I was.
Hopefully.
No, I think that was before.
Yeah, I mentioned that earlier.
He's trying to move in on her, be that shoulder to cry on.
You gotta Mac that hoe.
Punish for what?
What's he saying?
What does she fell for? How's come like all these fucking hot teachers that fuck kids weren't around when I was in school?
Here's the thing. I think
Same way you love a person.
I think it's just due to social media that's just made a rise in it. The thing is that stuff was always around.
Yeah,
You know, I just people didn't get caught
Mm-hmm.
because we didn't have social media.
And that's
paper
how
trails.
fucking stupid they are. They're telling on them. Like, why would you give that up?
But even then, there's no proof. Now we have proof. There's paper trails for texting. You can find text. You can find pictures via sexting. Back then, if somebody told, it's just an accusation, right? I mean, that could easily sway anybody from not saying anything.
Mhm.
But yeah, I mean, it happened. I guarantee you, like in my high school, you know, it's happened. And it makes me wonder, like, who in the 4 years I was at that high school, which teachers fucked their students? you
Yeah,
know?
and it's kind of weird because it's like, I can't imagine like being a hot chick and be like, I'm gonna turn to like fucking junior high cock.
It's a perversion. I mean, it's a kink, obviously. No, it is. I mean,
I want that fucking 7th grade cock.
we had one teacher that I highly speculated was doing that stuff.
Cool.
Yeah, and it was kind of like a hearsay thing, but the way she acted and the relationship she had with some students.
Isn't it funny though that like it's cool and like why the fuck would you give that up when it's a chick? But if it was a dude fucking little girls, it'd be like, ooh.
It's that double standard. It is interesting because I mean I'm not saying that it couldn't scar a young boy, but like
yeah, it totally could. Yeah, I'm just joking.
I mean, but you'd think that maybe more often than not it wouldn't scar the young boy than it was. And it was.
Yeah, when I was in like 6th grade, or when I was in like 4th, 5th grade, I wanted to fuck. I wanted to get that pinky stinky.
What's with all these super confident 16-year-olds, man? Like, if your teacher started texting you and wanted you to come over, and all that stuff started escalating, that would be so weird.
I'd be a nervous little bitch.
Yeah, I would too. But when you think about it now, it's like a lot of these teachers, most of these teachers are actually young. They're like in their early 20s, mid 20s.
Mm-hmm.
So it's funny because I don't know. They could probably play that card like, oh, I'm not that much older than you. Or, I listen to the same music as you. Because, I mean, I had those young teachers that would listen to like the same music that the 16-year-olds were,
Mm-hmm.
She's like, I like that new Puff Daddy song,
Puff Daddy?
I'll show you the real Puff Daddy. Puff Puff, give this motherfucker. Like, wait. What the hell you doing, my nephew? Nephew, what the hell you doing, my woman?
Negro, what the hell you doing to my woman? I always thought it'd be funny if he looked at the chick and went, woman, the hell you doing to my Negro? Like he just said it again, like reverse.
I think it's funny, dude. Her head just falls in his lap. That's so weird. Ooh, you got a fat ass.
That's a great movie.
It's a good one. We never did that, did we?
We haven't done the first one either, which is a fucking classic.
That's one of those movies where I feel like we've done it already. Next Friday, like I get like deja vu. Like
we talk about it often. That's probably why.
But I just feel like it. And that I've had that deja vu other places too. Like, no, we did that already.
We started doing that on Mac and Zach next Friday, but we were just quoting the movie, so we aborted it.
Oh, I see.
That's when we were deciding, like, well, we can't do comedies anymore unless Aaron's with us, because we just fucking repeat the lines. It's hard not to do that sometimes. She's got like a thing in her hair, like fucking Polly and
Lisa. Oh, I thought you meant Lisa.
Yeah.
Ty. Lisa. Oh yeah, like Polly. Yeah, you're right though. Stony. Look at that phone, man.
A see-through. It's futuristic. Yeah, in the future, all telephones will be see-through, but they'll still have a cord. Isn't it cute what they thought was futuristic in the 90s?
I used to always want to... That was a thing that you just dreamt about. Like, oh, I want a phone in my room.
Yeah.
But now it's like... Because phones were cheap, but it's like... I think it costs money per line.
Yeah. I had a phone in my room at one point, but I never had my own line.
So how did you use it? Oh, that means somebody else could hear you?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's weird. And how people dealt with that. Like nowadays, it'd feel like an invasion of privacy because somebody could literally lift up the phone and listen to what you're saying.
Yeah, I used to do that to my sister.
I know, and it's you're fucked up. But I'm saying, and it's not like people really had to like have that motive.
We didn't have the fucking internet. We didn't have the good entertainment we have now. You had to listen in on conversation.
If somebody just picked up the phone wanting to use it, that you wouldn't know somebody was on the phone. There wasn't like a busy like light, like, oh, somebody's on the other line.
Yeah.
No, you'd pick it up and you'd be like, oh, he's on the phone. You'd hang it up. But no, you'd be like in all those old TV shows, that's the way it always was. They go pick up the phone and they begin to put it down, like, and they listen.
Mm-hmm.
That's so weird, man, because like you couldn't get away with the shit people say now in private on cell phones and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Can you imagine? See, with the technology, people get balls. That's what I'm saying. That's what contributes to the rise in teachers getting caught doing what they do. Because now people send dick pics and naked pics.
Yeah, why the fuck would you ever do that?
Naked, and these teachers are sending bra and panty shots.
I don't know if I could ever trust anybody that much.
They don't put people don't put their faces in it.
Yeah. I remember Mac took a picture that ended up on the internet once.
Really? This is good shit. What happened?
It was like one of those revenge porn sites too.
Yeah.
It was on the internet. Yeah.
So it's still on the internet. It lives.
No, that fucking website got taken down.
Yeah, but some pervert copied and saved it. It's on his desktop, and he put it out somewhere else. It lives.
But yeah, there's a video that exists of us laughing, looking at it and shit, and then going through other people's pictures on there. I remember.
Oh, so Mac was a good sport about it.
Yeah. We there was this one guy that like took a pic. They like there was a bunch of people from bands on there, like because like I guess people would be in bands and they give like chicks their phone number, like, yeah, text me, and then like the chick would post them. But yeah, there was this one guy that like it showed pictures, like they always linked to a picture of their real Facebook, which was even worse.
Oh, it's fucking horrible.
It could totally like ruin people's lives. But yeah,
so
like, one of the pictures, like he jacked off and then rubbed the jizz in his face.
Mac did that?
No, the other guy. That's the one we were laughing about.
Oh, I was about to say Mac's fucked up. Oh,
it was hilarious though.
So in the Mac picture though, was his face in it?
Yeah.
Rookie.
Yeah.
Like I think that's before. Yeah, I think. What year was that? It was probably a long time ago. Because that I know the website you're talking about. That was a long time ago.
It's anyblownup.com or something like that.
That was something like that. What year was it?
Like 2009, 10.
So yeah, so quite a while ago. I think there was a certain time when phone cameras were starting to become advanced enough to send pictures and media, you know, because you could take a picture on your old fucking Razor, but they look like shit, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So I think at the start when smartphones just kind of started coming out in their primitive days, like when you had the first like iPhone.
Yeah, people go crazy with new technology like that.
Yeah, and then I think that was when people were still trusting and they would show their faces in dick pics and shit, and tit pics. Nowadays, people are smarter than that. I mean, like, you just don't put your face in it, you know?
At that point, you might as well have sent a fake dick.
Yeah, I guess. Oh no, Mikey! God, this is actually pretty scary, this little fucker.
Yeah, he's a little fucking prick.
Why does she just take it? Like, look, this is the scene I'm talking about. Like, these adults aren't acting as powerful as they should be over this kid.
Yeah, kick him in the fucking face.
They can overtake him. You know, grab something else and fucking hit him.
Yeah.
And she's dead.
You'd have to, like, because your basic fucking instinct would kick in and you try to kick him or something, you use something. You'd have to, like, really try to restrain yourself to not fucking try to protect yourself.
They didn't try nothing, man. I mean, I'm not saying a little fucker with a broken, sharp piece of glass coming at you isn't scary. Mm-hmm. Because anybody could do damage with that. But, man, fucking try and do something. Guess what? He can't reach your fucking face or your eyes, you know?
Yeah.
I mean, he might hit you, he might cut you, but you need to grab something and fucking knock his ass out.
I remember something really ridiculous happens in the third act of this movie.
Yeah. I mean, he's still alive. He's going to fucking shoot the old man, the guy, I think.
Doesn't something really weird happen, like the bullet or something?
It's gonna be dumb, whatever it is. We'll find out.
I keep wanting to think that, like, oh, doesn't somebody throw a marble into the barrel of the gun? But that's fucking one of the Three Ninja movies.
Oh,
something like that happens. I want to say
Bonzel probably took this movie because he got rejected. He didn't get called back for a Three Ninjas movie. I could see him like auditioning for that shit.
Yeah.
Look, you know what's funny? Did he even check the pulse of Mikey? He's just like, yep, they're dead. And they're just all relaxed.
See, again, the adults are all stupid.
They're not even calling the cops.
Yeah.
They just went in there like, oh, they're dead. He didn't check the pulse or nothing.
A dead child would always result in an immediate call to the cops.
And I'm saying, like, okay, and Mikey was laying on top of her. He didn't look like he was damaged. Why is he not checking anything?
It looked like he just got done coming.
Yeah.
Maybe that's all that happened. Maybe we shouldn't call the police. Maybe they just fucked.
See, and because he left him, he's going to be not there and he's going to fucking kill his ass.
Yeah.
Yeah, nobody's calling anybody, man. and they're not even sure. You check pulses to make sure they're not still alive and call people and fucking.
Oh, he's still laying on there.
He's breathing. The fucker was breathing. I saw it.
What if they like it ended with like he comes back in and he's gone and it just ends just like Halloween, and then out of nowhere they put out a sequel like
You don't
this
know
year.
what death is.
Yeah. Imagine if they made a sequel now.
What if this is a prequel to Halloween? And he's the Michael Myers.
His name is Mikey. Yeah.
Look, okay, that's gonna end well.
See, people were talking about, oh yeah, the one great thing the Rob Zombie movie did was it gave us his backstory, and we already had it in this movie.
He fucking took his gun. See where he set his gun. Oh, he took the bullets out. That's like a Chucky thing. You see a little Chucky hand.
Yeah, a kid probably wouldn't just be able to pick that up. Like, oh, I know how to take the bullets out.
Look, he put it right there next to the phone. How did he not fucking see him? And he took those bullets out really quick and not
without making a sound too. He's a ninja.
This kid knows a lot about like armory and bullets and shit and guns. Like, I mean, if I don't know.
I wouldn't know what to fucking do with a gun if I just picked one up and never held one.
Yeah, it's so stupid.
And then you had to know how to open up the chamber and then make sure you got all the bullets and there isn't one already loaded in it.
He's not at all disgusted that chick has a big shard of glass in her neck. Oh, that's right. How about get out of the fucking way?
Yeah,
Run.
just bob and weave. You could outrun them. Oh, that little bitch.
Fucking get out of the way.
He just took it. The new kid. He took
And
it.
he's a good shot too. Scream.
He already
Dude.
killed that cat with it too.
How come he can't scream and let Ashley Lawrence know what's going on?
That effect's fucked up because it looks like the arrow got way bigger than it was whenever it was in the bow.
He's always got to give a fucking one-liner after he kills a victim.
Exactly.
This guy is full of them, man.
Why they got 2 aquariums?
Yeah, it's kind of weird.
Like, there's so much space, and one, you could put the other fish and just put them all in one. Unless there's like a fish that's going to eat the other fish. But why the fuck am I thinking about it that much?
Nobody wants to call the cops, man. Nobody wants to run for help. You know, it's just like, oh, let me come in here and let's see what's going on. She didn't even try to open the front door.
Yeah,
she heard it shut.
he shoots the bullets with the slingshot.
I think the marble game was like the.
I think something stupid happens with this little thing.
This is my lucky marble.
Oh, the balls. Yeah, the marbles he got from the classroom.
Gelder.
Yeah, something crazy happens that's really funny. If I remember right. I could be thinking of another movie.
Would you teach me one more thing?
But like, really? Like,
Look, this is great. It's the best one-liner.
Die.
You
yeah.
missed it. Can you teach me one more thing? How to die.
Maybe that's why I thought of it, because that shot kind of resembles the shot from Three Ninjas Kick Back, where he throws the bullet and it goes into the gun.
Why is he such a fucking perfect shot? And also, why did she let that bitch kill him with a slingshot?
Mm-hmm.
Why did she let that little bitch kill her with a slingshot?
And why didn't he use like the fact that he had a weapon as leverage? Like, yeah, you got to show me your tits.
Dude, if that guy had a slingshot with a marble on it, you know what I'd fucking do? I would charge that bitch.
Yeah.
Why is nobody... He has a slingshot. Charge him and fucking pound him into oblivion.
A slingshot can hurt you, but it's still just a fucking toy. It's not going to kill you.
He could fucking hit you in the eye, and he's a fucking good shot, so I guess he probably would. But, like, just charge his ass.
Yeah, it looked
takes
like
time.
it hit her in the face, too.
Oh, he kills her.
I'll be
He had to have.
I don't think she dies. I think she's
She's
still
dead.
alive.
I think she's dead. Yeah, because he goes off to a new family. Yeah.
Yeah, he really fucked up. I wanted to fuck her.
That's so dumb, dude. Like, this movie pisses me off when I watch it. I'm like, fucking charge this little fucking
Yeah, don't you hate those movies where it's just like...
Like, he's got a slingshot.
The
You could have
adults-
seen all...
Yeah.
He impaled this fucker with an arrow. He killed your friend. Fucking charge him.
Like where characters are so stupid that it's frustrating.
What do you want?
Where's Ben?
He's not home.
Let's see what... I can't remember what...
What if this movie ended with a fucking all-out orgy with him and that chick? Just like full penetration shots.
Yeah, I doubt he could fully penetrate anything. With his little smoky. His little Vienna sausage. No.
How'd he get there so fast?
Mikey, what the
I never liked you, you little shit.
But I like it here with you.
But I want to see your tits.
I want to finger your clam.
I want to lick your asshole. He's into the fucking rim jobs.
I want to pinch your monkey.
That'd be awesome.
Look, he's already probably in the front yard. Look at that. Look how fast he's fast, man. He's
What?
like Michael Myers. He's got teleportation powers.
She throws him out, locks the door, and then just gets up and walks out again.
She throws him out of the bedroom, expects him to leave the house. Like,
Yeah.
all right. I wouldn't do that. I'd see somebody out of my house.
I'm liking those shorts.
They're not short enough. I can't remember what happens to her, to be honest with you.
I don't either.
We're going to find out.
Is that a dream catcher? She ain't having no nightmares.
Uh-oh. Maybe at this point, she wouldn't run out of the house because she doesn't know what he's capable of. He's probably just a kid to her. Or does he just... Look at that.
Yeah, that's fucking creepy.
That thumbtack went in the door?
He put himself in the picture.
No, I think he was in that picture. That was the when they were on the boat, the raft. Or is that a boyfriend picture?
I think, yeah, he put himself over whoever was next to her. Or I don't even know if anybody was next to her.
I thought that was the picture of them on the boat.
No, because we saw that picture before that scene happened, so it's an older picture.
Well, that is creepy then.
He just naturally looks that weird in the real picture. Like the lighting just looks different on him. They had a spotlight on him, but not the chick. See, look at that.
Is that Mikey behind him? How did Mikey get over there?
Yeah.
He just shot an arrow. Now he's across the street.
He can fucking shapeshift and shit.
Just waiting for you.
Oh, that's right.
The dad's haircut's pretty funny.
Yeah, he looks like a fucking idiot. It's just his face. He kind of looks like the little brother of the guy from the Goonies. Bad guy.
Oh yeah, this has a whopping 2 little items in the trivia.
Dad, you always loved me.
What are they?
I'll look it up again real quick. For some reason it closed.
Go knock on his... Call the police, you dumb bitch. What is this? Why is she not calling the fucking police?
One of the very few films banned in the UK, but not the Republic of Ireland. Following the James Bulger case, and on the advice of 3 child psychologists, this movie was rejected for a UK video certificate in 1996 by the BBFC. It has never been resubmitted, so it's still banned.
Yeah, that's fucking... Those were lame trivia. Look at that. Did you see that shot with the guy behind him?
There's one more. Body count 8 plus 1 cat.
Okay. Because I can't do math. Look at that. Did you see that shot with the guy, the arrow behind him as he's checking the mail? Is pretty cool, actually. Look at this. How did he get there? No. How did he get there?
Yeah, they weren't there.
In the shot before, the guy was behind him in the hall where he died. And he says, he goes, get up, I want to show you something. He takes him to the kitchen. Now he's in the fucking kitchen table.
Yeah, how could a kid set this up?
No, but literally 2 seconds ago, he was not at the table.
You sure it's the same guy?
Yes.
I missed it. Yeah, I was looking at the trivia still.
In the last shot, he comes in, checks the mail, and you can still see the guy with the arrow sitting behind him. He doesn't notice him. He's in the background, sitting on the floor with the arrow through him.
He got a fucking Molotov. He just
got a
blew
Molotov.
up.
And he goes, here, I need to show you something. And he takes him to the kitchen, and the fucking guy's all of a sudden at the head of the table with the arrow. Makes no sense.
That's retarded.
And he had the Molotov ready to go.
He's got a Molotov cocktail with a match to go. He smokes his cigarette with style. That'll probably be the last. That'll probably be the last song that plays on the podcast now.
We've mentioned a million songs. I think it has to be Benny Mardones. I don't know. Yeah, you got a lot to choose from.
Mm-hmm.
That's for sure.
Are you sure?
See, you think since this is on YouTube, we could just upload a video commentary, but I guarantee we'd get fucking flagged, even though this video's on there.
Sure.
Yeah. Does anybody own it these days?
I don't know. Maybe I'll look into that, see if it's public domain.
Yeah, because we're not gonna get monetization for it anyway. Who gives a fuck? Like,
Yeah, we're too
all of it-
offensive, man. We gotta clean up our act. Gotta stop talking about fucking kids. That's your fault. You talk about fucking kids.
Okay.
I don't talk about that shit.
I like it. So Mikey's gonna reign. His terror's gonna reign again. They just found him. They found him wandering the street. They don't know who he is, but he's in. How does this kid get family so easily?
Yeah, how is he just going back into the foster care system? The dad had to have known he did it. Like they just like, oh, I don't believe you, Dad. You did it.
He disappeared though. That's what I'm saying. He disappeared, and they like literally found him on the street, and they don't know who he has amnesia or whatever.
Yeah, I don't think it was that easy to just fucking
Disappear.
Yeah.
I mean, kids don't have ID. I get it, but you'd think that putting his picture out there, they would attempt to find his parents or who he belongs to, and I'm pretty sure
he'd be on every milk carton in the USA.
Yeah, there'd be a composite sketch. Yeah, he would never get away from it. He's got a new name, I think. See.
What is it he says, his last line?
Gonna be my new mommy and daddy?
Gonna be my new mommy, daddy.
Look how cold he looks. Oh, he just like, I don't know if that was bad acting or he was good acting.
Mimi Craven, is she related to Wes?
I can't believe Ashley Lawrence died.
Everybody died.
That's,
I don't know about, no, the neighbor girl didn't die. And I don't know about the dad. Did the dad die? Yeah, he burned down the house. Yeah, the dad died. He was in the house. Because they showed the girl at the crime scene in the burnt rubble.
They couldn't even differentiate the kids.
There's two kids. Yeah, so the girl was standing in the rubble at the end of the crime scene. She wasn't in that house, so you could tell she just came from across the street. I'm sure the dad died. But how did the dad not get out, but Mikey did? But yeah, so I assume everybody died but the neighbor girl. But yeah, that girl, like kids in the system, like his classmates, the school. You're right. His face would be on a milk carton, unless he faked his death. Oh, did he fake his death? Is that what he had? Oh, he did. That's why they set it up with a skeleton in the classroom.
Oh God, they'd know that wasn't a real fucking skeleton.
Well, no, it was a real skeleton.
Oh, but it would have had to have been. I mean, dental records. It still had its teeth.
I know. But I'm saying that's where they set that up, because with the guy, it's like, how old was he when he died? And it was around it was the same age. And so he stole the skeleton and he put it at the dinner table.
And the CSI fucking forensic files guy, they're just like, well, this fucking skeleton was like dead years before. That's weird. Oh,
And not to mention, they noticed that someone stole it from the classroom. Mikey's class. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
So I get it. They were trying to string it together, but there's still too many questions.
But you still just gotta believe that every adult in the movie universe is fucking retarded. Oh,
they filmed it in Arizona.
Yeah, I saw that.
They filmed it in Chandler. That's where I got a brother that lives over there.
You should go there and look for the fucking filming locations.
You can tell the neighborhoods look like Arizona neighborhoods.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Yeah, I forgot about that shit, man. The skeleton. They planted that little...
There's only one
plot.
song on the soundtrack.
One of these days, yeah. We're about to throw in a little Benny Mardona's, though, too.
Oh, yeah. We're going to watch that video.
Hell yeah, we're going to watch that video. Yeah, that blows me away. That's all the questions they ask. Oh, I'm faking my death. I'm going to put everybody's at the... There's no other questions there because, okay, look. So clearly he's not hiding from the fact that he killed him because the neighbor's still alive. And the guy's burnt to a crisp with an arrow through him, impaled. All these things. They were clearly murdered. But so Mikey sat at a dinner table with all the dead bodies and burnt the place down with himself.
Yeah, and he somehow did it so quick. Like... Because wasn't the chick walking around through the house and didn't see the family sitting there? So it would have had, or was that a different house?
Oh, I don't fucking know.
Yeah, I wasn't paying attention enough.
The movie has so many fucking little plot holes and just what the fuck moments in it, but it's kind of entertaining. I'm going to send you this video. I'll send you the one I watched. Hold on. This is fucking great, man.
A bonus. episode.
Yeah, we're going to do a bonus. We're going to do a live reaction to Benny Mardona's Into the Night. And obviously, I'm going to give it to you and let you get the ad over with here.
All right.
Get through that ad and pause this shit.
Did you already post the link?
I'm doing it now.
Okay, I was going to say.
Sit tight. Munchie. Fucking Munchie picture. That Munchie picture, his avatar is Munchie and it looks like he's flipping me off.
No ad.
You all ready?
Mm-hmm.
All right. So I want you guys to all tune up. We're watching the Benny Mardona's Into the Night video. There's a ton of channels that have it. I'm watching one that's posted by Fabio Vargas, just in case they're a little different if you guys want to follow along. But I'm sure you can pick any one of them and be good. But we're going to start in 3, 2, 1, play.
Yeah.
Rules. Look at that magic carpet. This is like before MTV, so it's like, what? Look at it. There's a rug. This is so cheap, man.
I was expecting she was on like the top floor and he had to like climb high.
No, it's so cheap, dude. Like there's a car out front. Like he's not even trying to not be seen by his father.
Isn't it funny how your mind
look,
always...
That's the dad. Look at this guy.
Was it supposed to look like he was saying that to him? Holy shit.
It's like, this guy's got balls. He's literally going to the front door. Hey, could Stacy come and fuck me? To the dad. No, she can't. He turns around, rolls his eyes. Like, parents just don't understand.
Looking like the fucking crypt keeper. Look at him.
Look at him. Here he comes.
So he breaks her window. Why not just ask her to open it? Look how young she looks. Holy shit.
Yeah, she's a kid. The song is a lot better than the video. The song has like a lot of like a good 80s pristine production vibe. This video looks like ass. It looks like ass. Look at him. Smoke. He's got a toothpick in his mouth. Is that what he has? No, wait. This is horrible.
He should have been like fucking Razor Ramon and thrown his toothpick at her.
Did you see that cut? Look horrible.
I didn't see it. Was it just a like jump cut?
They were trying to do it perfectly where as soon as he dialed the number, he'd get right into the verse, but no, they had to cut it and it started again with a cut where him starting the verse.
I must have blinked at the perfect time. That's what they were banking on. Somebody's gonna blink and not notice it. Look at her reactions. She's just like, who is this fuck?
She's a catatonic rape victim.
It looks like a still image, like they couldn't even film her sitting there.
He looks like an old man that's wearing a bunch of makeup.
Yeah.
He kind of looks like an old woman.
Yeah.
Compare it to...
She's really good at standing still.
This is a creepy video.
Oh, look, now he's in front of a green screen. Yeah. You could tell before they changed it.
Is this what he does when he calls her at night? He just sings to her this pathetic song?
He's in a fucking phone booth and it's flying. Is that the Bill and Ted phone booth?
Could you imagine walking past this phone booth and you see his fucking ass singing? Like, what the fuck are you doing, bro?
Through the air. What the fuck is that? What?
Look, they recycled the shot.
This is his routine. He does it every day.
I love how he flips it with style, dude, with such panache.
He's the most elegant pedophile.
Look, she's just staring off into the blank space. Look, now they're flying through the air.
She's probably looking off cameras, like seeing her mom, like watching them closely.
They're staring at a fucking box fan, is what it is. Look at their hair. Their magic carpet. Look at that stiff rug, dude.
Yeah, it's just perfectly flat.
They're flying through New York City, catching in the sights, taking in the scenery.
That'd be terrifying. Like, imagine waking up and you're on that magic carpet with that guy
in front of the Statue of Liberty.
Yeah, you're flying. You can't jump off. You'll die.
This is like Wayne's World. Look, we're in Delaware.
It reminds me of that scene from...
Look, here it is. He's come back to that fucking window. Look, there it is again.
Do they just not shoot enough shit? Like,
well, that time they skip past the part where he throws it through the window, which is the best part. Like, plop.
They're probably planning on a longer shoot, but he got arrested for touching some kid.
There's the phone booth. There's the green screen rug. There's him throwing the rug in the bedroom. That's pretty much it.
Threw the toothpick again. Now he's calling.
It's the same. It's the 3 shots recycled. Anyway, that fucking video rules. I love it.
That was pretty amazing.
It's great. I love it. I want to find the guy who directed it. You should look at Benny Bardotas now. But anyway, hope you guys enjoyed the little bonus. Hope you guys enjoyed Mikey. Hopefully it was good overall. Was it good for you, Zach?
It was great.
It was great for me too. Definitely check it out. Let us know what you think of the movie. Let us know what you think of that ass video. And I don't know. I think we pretty much have to put the fucking music video. I don't know. What song are we going to put at the end of it?
Well, they'll just hear it again because I'll probably put the audio while we're watching the music video.
Oh, on the iTunes?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah. Okay. Well, then you use your best judgment. You make a good point. You make a valid point. So we might get away with like 2 there. You are correct. So anyway, make sure you guys subscribe to us if you guys are watching on the YouTubes. Like the videos, share us around, do all that stuff. Keep leaving comments. I'm loving all that stuff. And also subscribe to us on iTunes, Stitcher, wherever you like to get your podcast fix. We're all there. Check out the other shows, Mac and Zach Save the World. Check out the Deep End with myself, Deep End with Aaron Lipscomb. The newest episode up there is where I'm talking to filmmaker Randall Plunkett, and we talk about the harshness of filmmaking, and we also talk politics, which it gets pretty fun and a little heated. It's pretty entertaining, him being from Europe and me from being from America. And also, I want to say be on the lookout for some more Retro Rampage action, sort of taking a new form, kind of continuing what Zach and I started with, like sort of the game playthroughs and chatting, you know. So we got some stuff coming out with that. I think what we're going to do is the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, the Hyperstone heist. I think that's the one.
Your brother's going to be a part of it too.
Yeah, my brother, he's a big retro guy. He has a big game collection too, but he's real big into that whole scene. So I thought it'd be fun for him and I to do. He lives close, so it's something that we can do on a regular basis. And we're not taking it too seriously. So if you like old games and you like hearing a couple of guys fucking bullshit and get angry at old games while talking about other shit like that, check it out. So we'll see how that goes. But if not, we got this podcast 2 times a week, I think, usually, and other shit. But that's all I got. Do you want me to read a couple of comments before we end it?
Yeah, if you want.
Yeah, I'll pull out a couple. I forgot to do that during the episode. Sue me. Let me see what I got here. I'll pick out 1 or 2. Okay, on the Freddy. Oh, yeah, our last commentary was the Nightmare on Elm Street 3, so I'll stick to that. We have somebody that was trying to get me to listen to fucking motherfucking audio. Okay. Yeah, we had somebody trying to get me to listen to Dawkins. Let's see here. Really? Adrian Mendoza says, sounds like you had a great time in New York City with Josh. I haven't seen this movie in a long time. The film takes place 6 years after the first film. Heather Langenkamp is horrible in this movie. Billy Zane is of Greek descent. I'm glad he cleared that up. I had no idea. Did you ever see the jack off video that guy sent you?
What video?
He didn't send it to me. I was talking about being at the hostel and the guy jacking off.
Oh yeah.
He didn't send it to me. He just posted it. And yeah, he showed me that he posted it, and I didn't watch it. I'm like, I'm not gonna fucking watch this. I was there. I saw the live show. Anyway, he says, I'm not sure what movie he's talking about. He says at timestamp 57 minutes 26 seconds. I need to see that movie. I guess I can't remember what movie you were talking about. He says that 3-way scene sounds hilarious. I'm not sure. I can't remember. Do you?
I don't know. Can you click on the
Try what you're talking about.
That's it. Desert Heat. Yeah.
Oh,
that's it.
yeah.
She was Desert Heat. That's fucking amazing. And you're in luck, Adrian, because on Amazon Prime, they just uploaded a shit ton of Van Damme movies under their European titles, and Desert Heat is on Amazon Prime, but it's going under the title Inferno.
We should do it.
I want to do it. Yeah, maybe we should do that next. I'm dying to do it. But like I said, if you have Amazon Prime, it's under the name Inferno, which was the European title.
That'd be one we need Riverman on too.
Yeah, I guess you're right. He wanted to record last night. We weren't there for him.
Yeah.
But so yeah, Inferno. Fucking check it out.
That whenever you said that porno video, the jack off video, for some reason I thought of the fucking oh man. what's his name? You know his cousin is Marvin Berry.
Oh, Chuck Berry?
Yeah, Chuck Berry. You ever see his sex tape?
He took videos of girls taking shits.
Pissing, like him pissing on a chick and farting in her face.
Ah, what?
Yeah, there's a a video of him with a prostitute, I guess, and like he pisses on her and farts in her face.
What? Dude, he was a freak.
And he's like, yeah, you like that? You like that? He's talking about like the stuff he ate or something. He's like, yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Where did you view this fucking sex tape?
It's on the internet. It leaked to cut like a while back, and they were trying to like hide it.
It's so funny because it's just where is it because he died that nobody's like Me Too on him?
I don't know.
Like that fucker farted in my face.
Well, it was prostitutes, so he probably told them like, yeah, you into the waterworks. I'm gonna be pissing.
But that was his thing, because he got in trouble because his club or restaurant or whatever it was in Kansas City, he had the fucking bathrooms bugged and videotaped, and he was filming the women's bathrooms. That's what he was into. He was into
funny.
scat. He was into waterworks and scat, man. Isn't it funny though? When he died last year, of course he had a million tributes because he was kind of like the pioneer, like the original.
Yeah,
the original. And it's like nobody fucking even said anything about that. Like, because you could say prostitute stuff all day long, but he violated women in the bathroom,
Yeah, that's shitty. But yeah, like, he left a legacy.
My dad saw him. My mom and dad saw him in a casino in Kansas City. Like, yeah, he was sitting at a fucking slot machine, all fucking dressed in his fucking, like...
farting in some chick's face.
He just had a bucket full of coins, and he was playing slot machines, and he was dressed like he was in the 50s. Marvin Berry with his fucking weird suit and big fake hair. And it's just really weird.
That's funny, though. It makes me want to, like, record a sex tape of me farting in a chick's face just in case I ever get famous and need something to get found when I die.
What's that fart? What's that fart in white people's face matters? What's that?
White guys fart in my face matters.
So it's so funny, though, that a guy like Chuck Berry, he's kind of the innovator, and everybody owes him credit, and yet he died basically broke. And he wasn't. It's funny, though, like all these people like Bono, Slash, everybody's like giving tributes when he died. It was a big deal, like when he died, but nobody gave a shit when he was fucking just playing slot machines in Kansas City.
That's how it always is, yeah.
Nobody gave a shit. He's like broke and doing scat porn. It's funny, but you're my hero, man. Let me give you a quarter for the slot machine. I don't think Bono's playing slot machines, All right, so, and he goes at 5801. What Zach said made me LOL. Let's go ahead and see what he said, Zach. What did you say this time?
I don't know.
Here we go.
Does she start rubbing her clit and squirt all over the place?
Yeah, I remember saying that and no one laughed. At least he did.
Okay. Oh my gosh. All right. And then we have Gage Thent. He says, thanks for reading my comment on the show. That was awesome. Another great commentary. Josh fits in good with you guys. Just a suggestion. You guys should do a commentary for the first Samurai Cop. Would love to hear you guys react to that. Greatest bad movie ever. I will take you up on that. I think we should do the Samurai Cops.
Hell yeah.
I want to do both of them. Joey Wilkerson says, nice. He just says he's going to listen to it when he saw I posted it, but he posted a comment after he was finished. Joey Wilkerson says, LOL, only half the duo appreciates. Because we said he's coming up under Danielle and Joey Wilkerson, and we said we didn't know if it was both of them or if it was one of them,
Oh.
And I guess it's Joey, and he corrects us. He says, LOL, only half of the duo appreciates cheesy, awful movies, and that is me, Joey. Maybe it's the Joey from Nightmare 3.
Hell yeah.
Maybe. Did you ever learn to walk? That's not Joey, my bad. That's right. Did you ever learn to hear?
To talk.
Or to talk?
But he did on part 4.
Whatever. I can't get it straight. I figured Zombie Kings may be worth a watch because in the beginning of the commentary, you said if you stuck it out the entire movie, you would post it. Because we were like, we don't know if it's going to go live. We might not be able to make it. But I will stay away from it, he says. By the way, I first discovered you guys while searching for Brain Scam. You guys are hilarious. My favorite was My favorite was of a thing that happened to either Aaron or his friend that involved shitting his pants and hiding it behind a dresser and never telling anyone. Laugh my ass off. Oh, I had to comment on that.
Yeah.
And, yeah, that Josh James commented, best diarrhea store ever. Still.
It really is.
Oh, and then Adrian Mendoza, too. That shitstorm story is epic. I LOL listening to it. Yeah, I'm proud of that one. It's, at the time, what was once my worst day of my life ended up playing having a useful purpose later on.
We need to make a documentary about that. Like, that's one of those things where you gotta go full circle and go to the parents' house and see if that shit.
Oh, do a documentary? Yeah.
Yeah, see if the shit pants are still behind that fucking dresser.
You'll be my film crew. You'll be behind me like Kenny the cameraman.
Yeah.
And I'll go through the house and I'll be like Zach Bagans, like leading the way. And this right here, this is where I threw the shit. Let's move it aside. Let's see if it's still there.
You gotta have like on-screen interviews with the brother. Like, yeah, I saw him take the shit.
Yeah, but what if it's like a big disappointment like Geraldo Rivera when he's going through Capone's vaults and there's nothing there?
We'll have to stage something if that happens.
We'll have to stay. It'll be like a new shitty pair of underwear. Like it's fresh. And everybody will comment and debunk it. Like, that shit looks fresh. Those underwear are a different size. I thought you were a little kid. Anyway, so we also have Rick Astley. I'll read this one and we'll call it good. I guess Aaron won't be rocking with Dawkin. That rhymes. They had a lot of great songs in the 80s. Not so many in the following decades, though. I say, and then we talk about their reunion. I was like, hey, I remember they had a failed reunion a couple of years ago. And I told him, I actually like George Lynch and the Lynch Mob, but Dawkin, I guess it is what it is. He goes, the classic lineup did a few reunion shows over a year ago, mostly in Japan. It's unfortunate that Don and George don't get along very well. Well, I guarantee you they played a lot of Dream Warrior. Fuck, how many songs did Dawkin have? They probably played Dream Warrior a few times in that set,
Yeah.
Have you ever heard of bands that played their songs more than once? I think Vanilla Ice does that.
Holy shit, that'd be weird. Yeah.
I think Vanilla Ice literally plays Ice Ice Baby, and then he plays the remix metal version of Ice Ice Baby in the same set. Like, he's got no songs. Like, when he did that I Love the I Love the 90s tour last year with Salt and Peppa and all his bands.
Right, yeah.
Like, unless they all had like 15-minute sets, I don't know what else that fucking guy could sing. But anyway, appreciate everybody commenting. I love it. We'll continue to read stuff and have a dialogue with you guys. So let us know what you guys want to hear. Samurai Cop, we got to put that down, Zach. We got to notate that. Other than that, we've ranted on enough. We will see you guys next time. I'm Aaron.
I'm Zach.
Bye bye puppets.